This message is going to the faculty and staff at Roberts Wesleyan College and Northeastern Seminary. It's almost Easter, and I wanted to take a moment and say thank you again. So much has happened in these last weeks. I look back and it is hard for me to imagine that just last month we were on campus barely hearing about a virus that was spreading across the country and across the globe. And yet here we are today. Thank you for everything that you have done, your tireless work, your flexibility, the grace you've given each other, the way in which you have moved Roberts and Northeastern forward so we could continue Christian education, and the ways in which you have been supporting each other. It has not been easy, and I know that this last week was really rough. And I wanted to just say that I know and understand that the impacts and decisions that we have made over these last days and these last weeks impact each of us personally. And there are things that are going on in our own personal lives and in our families that we're not even talking about necessarily in the work setting that are impacting our ability to move forward. And so I just want to say to you, thank you. Thank you for doing what you need to do to care for your families, and thank you for doing what you need to do to care for our students and for each other. As we approach Easter, I was asked by the seminary to write a short reflection for a Lent series that they have been promoting. And I chose John 20. Now, John 20 is after the crucifixion, and it is when the tomb is empty. As a matter of fact, Mary runs to the tomb and finds the tomb empty and runs to find Peter and another disciple to tell them that the tomb is empty, and they don't believe her, so they run to the tomb. Everybody's running. Well, what stood out to me in this passage was that it was this idea that people were running to figure out where Jesus was. And for me, as I was reflecting on this passage and this idea that maybe I need to be asking myself, am I running? Am I running to Christ? Not running in the busyness of the day, not running because I'm fearful or have anxiety or am frustrated at the decisions that are coming down so quickly. Am I running to my Savior? So I had to ask myself, am I running? Am I eager to understand the Easter message in a new way during this challenging season? Am I willing to leave behind the very thing that is consuming my life right now? Am I willing to expend that energy and effort, the worry, the stress, the decisions? Am I willing to expend the effort and energy to run to Jesus? The Savior has carried the pain already on our behalf. My challenge is, for myself, is how can I start running towards the cross even today? How can I run towards the empty tomb, to a risen Savior who is standing with his arms open, ready to bring comfort and peace, and allow me to reflect and just grieve the changes. I don't know about you, but it's been a really complex Easter season for me, because what I would normally have been doing in preparation for this Sunday would have built up through activities involving the church and our community in a different way than they have. So I ask myself, am I laying down the things that I'm carrying so that I can run straight into the arms of my Savior? I don't know where you've been this holiday season and what Lent has been like for you, but my challenge and my encouragement to you is to find a way to run to the cross, to a Savior who is waiting, and lay down the anxieties and the stresses that are with you right now in this season. I hope you have a wonderful weekend with your family. and with your Savior as you move forward in the days ahead. God bless you.